What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to discuss with you this awesome wireless mic kit from DJI. Let's go! Before I go on with this video, I think I'm calling it DJI for some fucking reason. I have no idea why, but if I do see DJI, it's J, not G. I'm meaning J. I may say G, fucking hell, by accident, but there we go. So guys, in this video, I'm gonna give you my thoughts and opinions on the DJI wireless microphone system. So I was in the market for a wireless system. I was using Works wireless system for the longest time, and yeah, getting really good results with that, but it wasn't really my wireless system. So if I was gonna take it outside of work, then I didn't wanna run the risk of losing it or damaging it, so I thought it was about time I bought my own. After doing a bit of research online, I come across the DJI Wireless Mic System. So DJI are more known for their drone manufacturing, and they produce some great drones, but they've recently got into action cameras such as the Osmo, and also wireless mic systems. Now this is an amazing wireless mic system, and it's got some incredible features which I think are just amazing, particularly if you're quite paranoid about audio. And there's been some situations that I've been in where I've been quite paranoid about capturing the audio, and these features which they offer give me a real peace of mind when using this kit. So what's in the box? Well, you get the DJI charging case, and in that charging case you get 2 transmitters and a receiver. Also in the charging case you'll find a lightning adapter connector and also a USB-C adapter connector. So that will allow you to use the DJI wireless mic kit with your iPads, your phones, your tablets, your computers. Really versatile. So if you're ever out and about and all you've got is your phone, then you can use this wireless mic system. Okay, this is a mic test with the iPhone. I got this plugged in with the lightning connector. There's the mic transmitter there. How does this sound? Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. You also get in the box a pouch from DJI, and in this pouch you get the 3.5 audio cable to connect the receiver to the camera. Also a USB-C to USB-A for charging the charging case, and 2 wind muffs. So a little cool thing about the wind muffs, they actually have a twist and lock mechanism. And that just helps you with being out and about in windy conditions and the worry of this wind muff flying off like Mary Poppins, never to be seen again. So twist and lock, wind muffs, thumbs up. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is way better. Proper wind test now. So, is this wind muff doing anything to help protect against the wind? Oh, this is much better. Proper wind test now. So, is this wind muff doing anything to help protect against the wind? These transmitters have internal memory. A total of 8 gig in each transmitter, and that's about 15 hours of audio. Now this is perfect if you're covering live events and or weddings in particular. You can mic up the groom and the priest or whoever is marrying the couple, and you can rest assured that no matter what, you can get good audio. What I like as well is you can control these transmitters from the receiver. So if you suddenly remember that you haven't hit record on the transmitter, then don't panic. You can just do that on the receiver by a couple of flicks and a couple of pushes, and you can get that transmitter recording. As you know, sometimes things are out of your control. Something may block the receiver and the transmitter being face to face. There may be interference from other devices, and that may cause the connection to disconnect. So the transmitter and the receiver, it could glitch and go in and out, and you'll have terrible audio. So the ability to record internal negates those panics and worries and concerns of interference and whatnot. You get multiple recording options. You have mono, you have stereo, where you can mix both the transmitters together on one track. That's an option. And you can also have a safety track, which means that if you've got somebody who kind of talks in different levels of volume, rather than constantly messing around with the gain on the transmitter or the receiver, you can just have one track recorded at 0 dB and then one recorded at like -6 dB as a safety track. So then if this person talking peaks, then you can just revert to the safety track and kind of bring those levels down. Another thing I really like about the DJI is the workflow. If you've got any internal recordings on the transmitter, it's a simple plug and play with a USB-C lead into your computer, and you can just open up the transmitter like a USB drive, drag those files off, save them whenever you want, and then you can work on them from the get-go. I know with these Rode Wireless Go mics, it's a bit of a different story. You have to have a certain program to access these transmitters to get your files off. Now for me, that's a bit of a mess up on Rode's part. That's such a pain in the ass. The less things we have to worry about as filmmakers, videographers, the better in my opinion. So well done DJI for making it a lot more simpler and easy to get your files off your transmitters. I can't speak highly enough about the design in terms of the charging case. This is a really cool thing to have. Comes with the actual transmitters and receivers. Unlike with Rode, you just get this pouch with the transmitters and receivers and all these friggin' leads. It's such a mess. DJI, very sleek and stylish, have given us this charging case, which I believe charges both the transmitters and receivers 1.8 times, so almost double. And once they're charged, the transmitters and receivers will last for 5.5 hours. But it's USB-C charging, so it does charge quite quick, and it's nothing to leave this or have a power bank to hand to kind of leave this on a semi-permanent charge throughout the day. I think this can also be used as a charger, so if you ever need to charge your phone, you could always use this too, which is pretty snazzy. I've noticed this doesn't drain, so if you don't use this, it doesn't drain either, or not from my experience, which is also a big plus. As many of you know, if this is probably a 5th YouTube video on the DJI Wireless Mic system, you'll also know that the fact that it's an instant connection. The receivers connect with the receiver connects with the transmitters instantly, which is again another benefit for videographers out there. So let's do some little tests with this DJI Wireless Mic system, and then I'm going to give you some negatives about this mic system, some things which I weren't too happy about, but that's a bit later on. So let's get on with the test. Now the first test we're going to do is a long range test. DJI boasts to 50 meters, and I went out to a lake one morning with my friend Andrew, and we'd done this little long distance or long range audio test with the DJI Wireless Mic system. Here to do a audio test on the DJI Mics. Got it rigged up on the G9 with the 100 to 300, so effectively a 200 to 600. And we're going to do a talking head just to test the range on the DJI Wireless Mics. It boasts 250 meters. Andrew, who's going to help me out, he's going to be about just under 250 meters, just across the way there. Before we do, actually, I'm going to be mic'd up too, and there'll be a stereo recording on the DJI mic, and I'll also do a internal recording too, just in case we lose Andrew's signal as he walks around, because he's got to walk around through the path, around the lake, up into the boardwalk there, and then you do a little piece to camera, and we'll see how that goes. So, and all I want you to do is walk all the way to the boardwalk, and then I'll ring you, yeah? So keep telling us about, so Andrew's going to walk now, he's going to talk to us about the Warriors and why he thinks the original cut is better than the Walter Hill comic book cut.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, keep going.
Good. As long as you can hear me. No flies got in my mouth. I hope it don't rain now. Just fucking wet.
There's see it's cutting out. So, excuse the shoddy camera work. Obviously, because I'm on a ball head tripod this morning. So he's gone. He's disappeared. And he should end up over here. Oh, it's totally gone. His signal has totally gone.
Yeah, it was right to see the Warrior films. I know I was in the press about it, how bad it was when it first came out. The riots and stuff.
There he is. Is he coming in? So now we're on 600mm, and then there he is. Right, let's give him a ring.
There you go, that flying off.
It's not too
It's
bad.
definitely coming down the rain.
He can hear me, so he's going to keep yapping as I'm talking. So I'm going to ring his phone.
Damn bloody weather.
No, stop, come back. Oh, come back. Yeah, come back.
Why?
You went because you're going too far now, so come back.
Oh, so it's too far, is it?
No, yeah.
Yeah, I can see you. Spot dot. Wave your hand. I can see your hand. There you are.
Right, so now you want to say is, hi, this is Andrew. Welcome to Mad Science Films. This is the DJI Wireless Mic Test.
Remember that now then. Right, this is Andrew for Mad Science Films, testing out the microphone.
Brilliant. Right, come back, 'cause it's pissing down. See you in a bit.
Yep.
So as you can see from that little audio test with the long range, about 20-25 meters away from the camera, if your back is turned to the camera so the line of sight is not there between the transmitter and the receiver, the signal will drop out. But what's really cool is the distance you can be away from the camera if the line of sight is not blocked. And 250 meters, pretty much, it worked really well. And I think that's very useful for certain situations, and it's good to know, particularly if you're doing any events and you're quite far back. Pretty impressive stuff from DJI. So this is a sound test of the transmitter under my t-shirt, just to give you a rough idea of how it sounds when it's not facing outside of my top and it's under my top, and again using a mag clip, which is really useful. So again, yeah, this is a sound test for that. So this is a mic test using a Lav Mic plumbed into the transmitter on the DJI. So this is what that sounds like with a Lav Mic. Now, what I will say, one slight thing to be concerned about in terms of the DJI Wireless Mic system is that some Lav Mics don't work well with this wireless mic system. I've watched a few videos on this topic, and there was one really cool video. I'll find the link and I'll put it in the comment section, sorry, in the description down below. And they tested quite a few different Lav Mics with the DJI, all different makes and prices. And there was only a few that worked quite well. And when I say work quite well, it wasn't just the audio quality, it was actually to do with the like an interference they were hearing when using certain Lav Mics. So the Lav Mic system I've gone for is the Powerdewise. This costs about £40, and it comes with two Lav Mics with an extension, stereo extension as well, so you want to get even further away from the camera, and they work quite well with the DJI Wireless Mic system. So this is how they sound. So a few negatives about the DJI Wireless Mic system. First thing is this lead here. I did watch a couple of videos complaining about when they released this DJI Wireless Mic system, they give a lot of popular YouTubers the kit, and in their kits they had a different lead. I think they had more of a professional kind of coiled, almost like Rode Micro Go kind of cabling. But this is quite rigid. It's not very flexible, and it's very short. And one thing which really pissed me off with this is that one of the benefits of the DJI wireless mic system is the fact that the receiver has the front-facing LCD screen, so you could flip it around and you could view. I can see now my audio levels and what they're doing. But if you were to flip it around to face you, this is too short to reach the mic input on the side of the camera. So now I've had to swap it out with a longer cable, and I'll probably invest in a coiled 3.5 audio cable for the DJI wireless mic system. Another thing that I didn't really like was the actual cold shoe adapter you get for the wireless mic system. It was so tight to get on and off, and I was always afraid of breaking it. And this is a popular thought amongst a lot of people who own this DJI wireless mic system. It's such a pain to break it off and put it on again. You feel like you're going to damage the adapter or even the actual receiver. Now mine is kind of loosened a little bit, so with a couple of forceful takeoffs and put on again, it does kind of loosen a bit, but it's a bit of a poor design. Also, this cold shoe adapter, it's so loose on cages, so you have to fit it to the top of the camera. You can't just plug this or put it on a cage and it'll stay on. It'll just fall straight off again. So that really annoyed me, and I'm trying to think of an alternative way of mounting the receiver to my cage. I attempted using like a phone holder, but obviously that blocks the ports on the side, so that didn't quite work. And if you switched it around, then you're not going to see the panel. So really annoying design on DJI's part with that. They got a lot right with this, but those couple of things were really real downers for the DJI wireless mic system. A little added little bit of insight for some Osmo Action 1 users. When I first got mine, I was like, ooh, can I use this with my Osmo Action 1? Yes, you can, but you need to have the Sonova audio adapter. It won't work with just a USB-C lead in. Yeah, you need to have the Sonova adapter. But yeah, it is a bit of a pain to have the adapter, but you know, it is what it is. So I'm going to just touch on this magnet clip again, because I think it's really, really cool, really helpful. We done a live event one weekend, and I was using the Rode Wireless Go systems alongside these, and it was so much easier to adapt these to the mics on the table for the live stream because of the magnetic clips than it was for the Rodes. With the Rodes, we had to tape them on or use tape around the actual clip and put it around the microphone. So it was a bit of a to-do. It's not a major thing, but I just thought it was really cool. Like, this little magnetic clip is so handy and so useful. And it's just another feature to love about this wireless mic system. So there we have it, the DJI wireless mic system. I really, really love this little kit. It's so small, it's travel friendly. You can do podcasts on the go, you can do live events with it, you can do weddings, you could do interviews. You know, it sounds great, it looks great. It's so versatile, and there's a lot of cool features on there, particularly features that can help you get the best audio possible. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about the DJI wireless mic system. Do you prefer the Rodes? Is there another ones you recommend? Hit us up in the comment section down below. Please don't forget to like the video, it really helps the channel. Don't forget to subscribe too if you haven't already. And until next time, goodbye.